Hey guys, it's Zoe, and today I am going to be talking about where I have been the past 3 months, I believe it's been. I did plan on uploading more videos this year, and then a whole bunch of other stuff happened, and that's what I'm going to talk about here today. So the first thing I want to talk about is the day that it was either the day that we started filming the 24-hour challenge video or the day that we were going to get out of the trailer. But one of those days my mother called me saying I was having surgery. And so before that, I went to the doctor's to just get a refill on my inhaler. And my mom said something about how my stomach constantly hurt after I got done eating, which it did. Everything I ate upset my stomach for the most part. And so I went to that same day of my appointment. I got my blood drawn, and then like a week or two later, I got an ultrasound, which led to them calling saying I needed to get my gallbladder out. So when we found out that I was gonna have to have surgery, it was in the beginning stage of COVID-19 and everything, but it was also to the point where they were only taking emergency surgeries. It was like March or April when we found out I think it was April when I filmed the video. Anyways, that's when we found out I was having surgery, was in April, and then I had surgery in May. During this time, I was also like super far behind on school. I had an F in one of the classes that I typically don't have an F in because I just didn't do the schoolwork. I no longer really cared about school. And so I was like, the day that I had the surgery was the day I was meeting with my teacher to try and get my grade up, but that ended up being canceled. So the day I had my surgery was May 11th. Because I was a minor, I was still able to have both of my parents with me. It was I think we got there at like 6 in the morning. I don't remember much from that day. Between me being tired and then after surgery, I don't remember much. I remember a few things. But on May 11th at, I believe, 6 in the morning, we got to the hospital. And then I didn't look at the clock when they took me away. But I was already pretty much out of it by the time we got into the operating room. I remember being wheeled out of my room, and then I was out once I was in the hallway. But then I remember waking up for a second in the operating room, like as we were entering. And then they moved me over to the bed, and when they had the mask on my face, I remember waking up for a split second with the feeling of not being able to breathe. And then I was out, and then I woke up in not the operating room. I woke up in the recovery room. And the only thing I remember from there was my vision was very, very blurry, and I couldn't really talk because my throat was super, super dry. And then I got put into my room again, and when my mother came in, I already had a Sprite in my hand because they asked if I wanted something to drink and eat first before they asked if I wanted my parents. And so by the time my parents came in, I already had a Sprite and I believe a package of crackers. I don't know if I had those yet, but I know that's what I ate afterwards, which was a mistake. But anyways, my mom came in and she asked if I had taken pain medicine because, I was in pain and stuff. And I think she thought I said no. But I said I don't know because I could not remember if I asked for pain medicine or not. Sorry if I keep looking away. I'm trying to remember everything that happened, but it's very, very difficult. But anyways, I took a couple drinks of my Sprite and then I had one or two crackers, because I had to eat something in order to get my pain medicine, which was a liquid pain medicine because I actually can't swallow pills. But anyways, it was very difficult to eat the crackers because my mouth was already super dry and so was my throat. And in the beginning, I was able to swallow it as long as I had a drink with me. But towards the end, my mom asked if I wanted the second package of crackers I had, and I said no. And then I remember my dad saying she still has a piece of cracker in her mouth from maybe 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes, which looking back at it now was disgusting because of how soggy it would have been. But anyways, that entire first day, I pretty much only ate crackers and applesauce. I think I had chicken for dinner that night too, but I don't remember. Anyways, so I wanted to get out of the hospital as fast as I could. And so it hurt to lay down because I normally don't lay on my back. And so my back was hurting, my shoulder was hurting, and I just wanted to get up. And so at first my mom just sat me up, moved the bed up a little bit. But that didn't help. And so they had me try and roll over on my side. That didn't work. That was too painful at the time. And so my dad went to the bathroom, got up to go to the bathroom, and I had 2 requirements I had to do before I was able to go home, which was I had to get up and walk, being able to manage the pain, and I had to go to the bathroom. And so I got up and I walked while my dad was in the bathroom. And at the end of the hallway, they tried to sit me in the chair, but I could not sit down because it was too low at the time. And so as we were walking back, my dad came from the bathroom that was down the hallway. But I sat down for a second in the chair in the bedroom. They just put a pillow there so it was up a little bit higher. And I only sat there for 5 minutes when I was like, okay, I want to go to the bathroom. And so my mom and dad took me to the bathroom. My dad stayed out of the bathroom, but my mom came in with me, which she had to do for the first week and a half after my surgery as well, continue to go into the bathroom because I could get my pants down a little bit after the first few days, but I couldn't get it down all the way. And I also couldn't bend over enough in order to reach the toilet paper. Anyways, I went to the bathroom and then went back after I got dressed in the bathroom as well. And so we went back to the room that I was in. And they took my IV out, and I finished getting dressed because I couldn't get dressed with the IV in. But the next thing I remember was being in the wheelchair, being wheeled out to my car, well, to my mom's car, and then being home. So once I got home, I was in my bed, and we got me into my bed, and then my mom went to smoke. My mom went outside, and you know, I was set up, the TV was on, I had my pillows underneath me, I was covered up, I had my food, my drink, everything. And once my mom got outside, I started getting uncomfortable again. And so I like sat up by myself and like slipped out of my bed, and walked to the living room and sat on the couch. How I was able to get up by myself, I don't know. Because after that, I was not able to get up or down by myself. But anyways, so the first like week and a half, 2 weeks, I slept on the couch. And my mom slept out here too on the other couch for like the first week and a half. And then she went into her room and slept in there. Once I was able to kind of get up by myself. But anyways, okay, so I didn't ask for these, my mom did, but we have, this isn't all of them, but we have some of the gallstones, in a container, and so if you don't want to see that, click off. It kind of grosses me out too, but I'm going to show a couple of them, or one of them, I guess. I don't know. I don't really want to touch it. But anyways, so this wasn't all this wasn't all of them, but this is one of the bigger ones. I don't know if you can really see it. And then one of the smaller ones. But anyways, there's a container here, but this wasn't all of them. I believe they said they counted out 30 of them, but there was more. And she said that this wasn't I had this for at least a few years. And my stomach did hurt while I was eating for the first, for 3 years. And I also remember her saying she doesn't know how I put up with the pain, and I should have been in more pain than what I was saying I was in. But anyways, that's why I haven't been filming lately, between being behind on school and trying to catch up, and then my surgery. I have 4 scars. I have one, let's see, I have like one right here, one in my belly button, and then 2 over here. But anyways, that's all I wanted to say. So I'm going to try and upload more. I don't know what days yet. But anyways, comment down below any video ideas you guys have. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified every time that I upload. And I will see you guys hopefully next week, unless something comes up. Bye. I love you guys.